a road trip. House clean, my pool warm, just shake, smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing.
Come on in, everybody. You know how we do. Thank you for tuning in. Just letting the room fill up a little bit, and then we're gonna jump right into our topic for tonight. Tonight, you are listening to "Leave the Door Open" by Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. Tonight we're gonna be discussing some it's a good topic, the 80-20 rule. You guys asked for it, and so I'm going to deliver. So come on in, everybody. Hey, Ray-Shine. What's up, big sis?
I won't bite
unless you like.
If you smoke.
What's up, everybody? Come on in.
And if you're hungry, girl, I got the lay. Oh, baby, don't keep me waiting.
We're gonna start in just a moment.
I'm talking kissing, cuddling, rose petals in the back.
Hey.
I ain't playing no games.
I love this song, y'all. If you can't tell already. How y'all week started out? Hey,
I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave it open. I'ma leave the door open, girl.
Hey, cousin. Like, it's so funny because, like, even if y'all wasn't watching me right now and if I was listening to music, I'm this animated. I am in real life. I promise I am. What's up, everybody? Come on in. We're going to get started in just a moment. What's up, everybody? We're going to get started in just a minute. I'ma leave the door open. Yo, when I tell you Bruno Mars gave it up with this song, I like the realm he in now. Haha, Boosie, you know I cannot sing. But you can't tell me I can't though, child. I swear. What's up, everybody? I hope your week is going beautiful. And you already know tonight's topic is going to be a good one. I'm going to try not to touch nobody's soul, as I already say all the time. But your girl is ready. So are you ready? Because I am ready. Y'all ready to bounce out with me? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? It's about to go.
You got to shake that.
Hey, I gotta turn it up. You better. You better. You better. Hey, 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 hey. It's Monday. What's up? It's your girl, Miss Margo B. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Tonight we're gonna really be talking in and diving in a little bit deep with the 80-20 rule you guys asked. So I am going to deliver. But right now it's Monday, y'all. If you ain't had a chance to get it right last week, you got a chance to get it done and right this week. So look, you better.
That's why they loving us. That's real than the shit that they talk.
You better let all that go. This is a brand new week. Don't let nothing steal your joy, y'all. What's up, husband? Hey. Okay, y'all, because y'all know I will give it up with the music. Do you hear me? Yes, I am in real life the party starter. Yes, I am this animated in the car, in the shower, doing my makeup, doing my hair, whatever it is. Yes, I'm that animated. I promise you I am. So, y'all, tonight's shout out that I want to give it up for is Miss Donyetta R.I.H. Over the weekend, I had an opportunity of going to her book signing, which is hosted by the Diva. Yes, it was everything, okay? So if you have not already, check her out. All her information is in my description box below. It is the ABCs of facing life adversities with confidence. When I tell y'all, listen, I am about halfway through, baby. I am halfway through. In her book, she talks about facing your childhood, your intuition, your fears. Pardon me. It's a lot of stuff, addiction. Like, it's a lot of stuff for you to really kind of tap into yourself. And then in her book, she has like little notes that you could take down and you could kind of relate your story or tell your story or kind of like make peace with it, so to speak. Okay, so when I tell you it's about the ABC, so anything from A to Z, honey, she is touching on. It was so cute. She had a lot of love and support. Please look her up. Please cop her book. It's only $20, guys. And she's Buffalo's own. So please do so if you have not already. She also has these. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see if I get it to focus. Okay, maybe not. Okay, there you go. And yeah, she making you face it. She making you own up to it. So shout out to her. Please tune in tomorrow with Divas Talks Live. She will be on that show tomorrow giving her story. Okay? So now, guys, we're going to talk about the 80-20 rule. Now, okay, everybody knows what the 80-20 rule is, right? Well, okay, if you don't, that's your first mistake, okay? Your first mistake is not knowing what the 80-20 rule is. So, what the 80-20 rule is, basically it's like we're always looking for the next best thing, right? We always think that the grass is greener on the other side, right? Yeah, nah, it ain't. In a relationship, baby, you not gonna find that perfect husband, speaking somebody's situation into existence. You're not gonna find the perfect spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. You're not gonna find the perfect one. Everybody be like, oh, I'm looking for that one, 100%, 100%. Yeah, nah, you're not gonna find it, baby. You gonna get about 80% tops. That's it. The rest of that is either gonna have to come with a lot of dialogue, communication, compromise, all that good stuff, you know. But it's mainly dealing with people who feel like, you know, even though they may have the 80, that little extra 20% that's lingering on is missing out of their relationship. They're not for it. So they leave that 80 in. So a person giving up 20% of them comes along and it's glittering gold, honey. It's glittering. It is everything the 80 was not. And then you find heartbreak, or you find that person was not it and that you should have stuck with your 80. Okay? So when that 20% come along, like, that's usually, like, let me tell y'all, let's keep it real. Them F boys, them F girls, it's a lot of headache. Yes, a lot of headache. Okay, so my question to y'all is, though, why do we look for just that 20%? Why do we focus on that? Like, that's the main thing that you want to kind of look into. Oh my God, this is why Journey, move away from mommy door. Hi, baby. Welcome home. Okay, I'm glad. Mommy's recording though, okay? Thank you. See, y'all, look, come get him. Come and get him. Yeah. Come get him. Whew. Anyway, so what was I saying? Okay, so when that 20 comes along, when we missing that 20%, that's why I was saying. So when we missing that 20%, we focus in on that spouse that's giving us, or that girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, that 80%. We start ragging on them about the 20% that they not doing. Okay? And then here comes the argument. Here comes the confusion. Here comes all that extra, right? But you forgot that 20% was just for the moment. Yeah, she did. Come get her. Take her to work with you, husband. I'm just saying. You forgot that 20% was only for that moment. In order to kind of like, okay, so for my ones that's getting caught up with the 20%, I want to touch on that for a little bit. I want to tell you on how to avoid that 20%. Okay, so first and foremost, when trying to figure out who's your 80 and who's your 20, you have to figure out what your deal breakers are. And what I mean by your deal breakers is just something that you absolutely cannot deal with. Not something that is just like you really can't compromise it. That's a deal breaker. Like, it could be someone with kids. It could be someone who's a homebody. It could be somebody who don't have a college degree. I don't know. Like something that just is your deal breaker. And then when you're out here, you're talking to it. If you see that, that's a red flag for you. If you hear that, you see that, you like, yeah, I can't deal. Don't ignore those red flags. This is how a lot of people get caught up with just stuck with that 20, trying to make that 20 into an 80, and baby, they ain't gonna be nothing more than 20. Okay. You have to know what your deal breakers are and do not ignore those red flags. I tell people, listen, if you are in that dating period, and then all of a sudden you got somebody that's giving you all of it, honey. They just giving you everything. And all of a sudden you find out that he or she has a temper, and they like, I won't say that extreme. I was about to say they ran somebody over with a car. I won't go that extreme, but they have a temper, and you see a side that you just like, that triggers some stuff that you got going on. You leave it alone, because you're not gonna be able to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And people, you got to remember, a lot of times when we meet people, we meeting their representative. We're not meeting them at face value, unless you meeting me. I'm just saying, because I'm kind of, you get what you get with me. You don't meet a representative of me. You meet me. I'm just saying. Anywho, but yeah, and you don't ignore that. Like, don't even attempt to deal with it. Like, oh, but he has this, and this, and this. I guess I can deal with his temper. Yeah, you can deal with that temper until it's at you. Like, and then you ain't gonna be able to deal. And then you're gonna be so in love and caught up. Yeah, no. Anything that you see that is a deal breaker for you, let it go. Like, you can't deal with it. Now, and then when you figure out what your deal breakers are, when you're trying to figure out who's that 80 and that 20, if they're 80 and there's some things that it's like, I can kind of deal with that, like they kind of messy, but you're OCD. They sing in the bathroom and you want peace and quiet when you in the shower. Like, those things you can kind of compromise about, or just kind of accept. You have to, but the main point is, the main point is that you want to know what you're going to be able to handle, and don't try to shortchange yourself. Like, if you don't know you, get to know you before you start looking to figure out who's that 80 and who's that 20, because you might come across that 80 and mess that up. So, be careful. Be careful with that. So yeah, like, your 80 or 20, like, it's that time where you're going to be starting meeting people. If you're traveling, the weather is going to be warm, except for Wednesday here in Buffalo. It's sad. It's supposed to snow. But you're going to start meeting up people, and you got to have a like mind. Like, know what you're able to handle, know what you want, get to know you first and foremost, and just like really pay attention to what that person is showing you, because they can, even though you out here and you may meet somebody's representative, they cannot fake the whole encounter. You know, that they cannot fake that. They're gonna show you that side, and when they show you that side or whatever it is, believe it. Like, believe it. I talked about it in a couple of other videos. Go back and watch those if you need to know a little bit more. But like, yeah, the 80-20 rule. Don't be trying to mess up your 80 trying to get with a 20. Okay? And just for tonight's show, I if you go check out where my merch is, I got some new merch posted on my website at youbetterlivetoinspire.shop. Absolutely, Trina. They will reveal themselves without fail. I mean, they cannot. I mean, whew. So let me tell you. So listen. Have you guys, hey Lee, have you guys met somebody or been in that situation where you were with a 80 and you got with a 20, or even vice versa? If you was with a 20, you got with an 80. And everything that I'm saying is concrete. We know those things do exist. You may be with a 20 and you may need to get out just so you can meet your 80. You know, but yeah, don't get caught up by the hype, and be easy on the 80s. The 80s, they is out here. They out here. If that man is providing, he take care of the family, he put you first, you able to compromise, you're able to build, you have an understanding, whatever that is. If those are the key things that you're looking for, and that man has most of them, be easy. In the words of my husband, be easy. Be easy. Get to fall in love with your 80. Fall in love, reconnect, fall in love with that, and let's bring that to light instead of worrying about what that little extra 20% that you feel like you're missing. There's classes on it, whatever it is. It could be, if you need counseling, it's counseling for everything. Okay, it's counseling for everything. If you in a spot and you really not sure, like, oh, should I leave or should I stay? You got to do some self-reevaluating. You got to do some self-reevaluating. But, oh, Margo, what if I have this conversation with him over and over and over, and he or she is just not trying to meet me halfway? What I got questions on that. Like, was there compromising? How in-depth was the conversations? Were you both coherent, or was he or she on their way to sleep, or was he or she drinking, or whatever? You know, I have questions that you need to, you at that point, you really need to take a step back and reevaluate those. Next caller. I cannot stand my daughter. My daughter, she's 20, and she is every bit of that age, 20. Like, we just gonna leave it at that. I love my baby though. So yeah, so that's all your girl got for you this weekend. Lord, see, this is what I'm saying. Jesus, be offense. See, my daughter, the little one, the little one, the one I told y'all that I'm gonna have to put hands and feet on. She knocked on the door and threw my whole concentration off. Okay, I'm telling you, my nerves is bad. I need a trip. I need a me time. They send me. They crazy. They drive me crazy. That's all I can. So all you aunties and uncles that's tuning in right now, come get them. What y'all doing? They got masks. They got lunch boxes. They got book bags. They ain't going out here to school no way, but I can send them with you. Come get them. Come get them. All right, y'all. I need a moment. But anyway, I'll be back here next week, same time, same place. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube page, Be sure to do that. And if you have not gotten your merch from You Better Live to Inspire.shop, do that also. And I see y'all next week. Until then, have a good and safe week and vibe out. Why not? It's about to be hot out. Enjoy yourself. Bye, y'all.